Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Building Kenya. Today I'm joined by Shalom Flynn, the co-founder of Creasana, an exclusive platform that connects local brands and venues to authentic content creators. We are living in a digital world, and as such, digital problems require digital solutions. Let's get straight into it. Hi, Shalom.
Hi.
How are you feeling today?
Excited.
Excited. Yeah,
Yes.
it's a cold morning, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but we're here, we're ready.
Yeah.
Okay, so before we begin, who is Shalom Flynn?
Shalom Flynn is digital entrepreneur and currently the co-founder of Creasana. Yes.
What do you do for fun?
Sadly work. Yeah.
Me and you both.
Yeah, when you're running startups, there's so much little room for leisure and all that, so you find that you're into work quite a good amount of time. Yeah.
But I'm sure you enjoy it, right?
Yes. I wouldn't be doing it if I wasn't enjoying it. Yeah. 20-hour work days, sleepless nights, very long nights as well. Yeah. I
All
enjoy it.
part of the grind.
Yeah, and I enjoy it. It's all about enjoying the process before you get to your destination. Yeah.
Awesome. So now let's recap a bit. How did you get into this space, the influencer creator space?
That will be a few years back. So I first got into digital marketing, and so this was immediately I finished my Form 4s. My sister started a digital marketing agency, and so at that time it was only me and her. So I had to pick up a tab to work on, and so that's how I got into digital marketing, self-taught on YouTube, and then after working with her for a while, that's when I joined campus, and when I was there, I started freelancing social media management skills to the businesses around campus. I was in MKU Thika. Yeah, so after a while, I got to interact with a few creators and influencers here and there. And that's how I got into influencer and talent management. And so I did that for 2 years at an agency where I joined when they were starting out. And so when we were starting out, we had 0 creators and everything. But when I left after the 2 years, we were managing 15 macro influencers. That's over 100,000. We were managing mega influencers, a good number, over 2 million followers in Kenya. And so now after the 2 years, now that's when I joined Creasana and started building Creasana with the team.
Okay. And for the audience, for those of us who might not understand, can you distinguish between what's a macro influencer, what's a micro influencer? I mean, what do these terms mean?
Yeah, so from the terminologies, micro is there's nano, micro, macro, and then mega. But most of the times you'll find people combining nano and micro, and so they just say micro influencers. But nano are the lowest on the tier, and then we go to micro, and then macro is now over 100,000, and then mega is over 1 million followers. Yeah.
So the megas are the ones who make the big money, right?
Yes, and big money per with one time of campaigns. Yes, that's correct. Yeah.
Okay, and before we get into your journey with Creasana, in your opinion, how has the Kenyan creator landscape grown? Is it something you've seen grow over the years? And what do you think is the future for that?
The digital space in the country had one very big inflection point, and that was during COVID. Yeah, during COVID, a lot of people were at home with a lot of time to spare. Internet was there, and so apparently everyone started becoming a content creator. Get ready with me is in your bedroom, or spend a day with me, or something of the sort. Yeah, and that point, as bad as COVID was, I think it brought a really good shift into the creator space where it opened the channel to very many creators. Yeah, and you can attest to that because many of these young creators we see nowadays who are in campus and university, most of them started during COVID time. Yes.
Yeah, I remember those days. Everyone was creator, influencer.
Exactly.
But I considered doing that, but
Yeah.
not for me.
Yeah, so after that shift and inflection, it brought a really good change, and it opened people up to that space more. And I think where the creator space is in the country right now is at I'd say at maybe a 19 or maybe max 25% of what it could be, but we're on the right trajectory. Yeah, just needs a few infrastructure to be established that supports creators very well, and I can creators with such initiatives where they come up and they learn from maybe other creators or other professionals, etc., how to advance their career not only in content but also in finance, also in public speaking and all that. Yeah, so I'd say there's still a huge room to grow, but we're on the right trajectory.
Okay. Now let's go to Creasana. Tell me, what is it? It has an interesting name. I mean, it took such a long time for me to get the name, but I've gotten it. Creasana. What does it stand for, and what kind of work do you guys do?
So the name, as you said, is very interesting, and a lot of people don't get the pronunciation at the first try, which is something we should have worked on earlier. But yeah, but so the name comes from combining two words, which is create in the first Kriya in Creasana, and then Sana is art in Swahili, so create art. Yeah. Yeah, so we brought them together, and now that's where the name Creasana came from. Yeah, so initially it was meant to be an influencer marketplace, but then we went towards a different model. Yeah.
And what exactly does the platform do for brands, especially? What offering do you guys do?
Yeah, so the platform offers brands the ability to access authentic and relatable content at scale without incurring the high costs of maybe, let's say, content production agencies, or the high overhead ops and costs for doing the creator campaigns, all from your internal team. Yes.
Okay, so walk me through the process. Assume I'm a brand. I'm called Angela. I'm the brand. So, and I approach you guys. So how do I interact with your platform? Let's say I want to get some creators to get some content for me and really put it out there.
Yeah.
Walk me through that process.
Yeah, so Angela Limited.
Limited.
Yeah, so Angela Limited will sign up on creasana.com, and then they'll publish a campaign. So and have their offerings. So this might be, maybe you have hotels, let's say. So this might be a staycation, or let's say you have a restaurant. This might be an experience meal, maybe for 2 or for 3. Yeah, you put up a campaign with that offer, and then the creators on our platform apply for the offers, and then you get to vet the applications and pick the creators you want, and then after that they come have the experience in exchange for content.
Oh, that's interesting. So from what I'm getting, me as the brand, I get to choose the creator I want based on your platform, right?
Yes, that's correct. From the applications that you've gotten. Yes. So at the moment we have over 500 applications for creators to join the platform, but we have vetted 220 so far. So that means when you put out an offer, you get the creators, 200 creators to see, and then you get those interested to apply. So by the time you're processing that application, it's a creator who's interested in working with you and doing the type of content that you've put out in the campaign brief. So there are no negotiations, DMing creators, shortlisting, and all that. Yes.
That point is very, very interesting, especially for brands. No long negotiations, messy DMs. I've talked to a lot of people in agencies especially, and they say that the process of acquiring an influencer can be lengthy and better word, messy, because there's a lot of back and forth. But with your platform, Creasana, it really limits that factor, right?
Yes, true. And what we are trying to drive at is to make creating content for your business as seamless as it should be. Yes. Yeah. So we are trying to eliminate all the friction in between to ensure that from when you want to have a content about maybe something you're offering or an offer that you're running, let's say cocktails or mocktails or whatever, from that decision to when you have that video, it should be as seamless as possible. Yes.
And if you don't mind me asking, how does your platform make profit? Because I understand the part for the brand. They get value through getting creators and getting them to get the content for them. How does your platform make profit for you?
So the current model we have with the platform is the experience model, where we have the micro influencers and upcoming creators create content for brands. So at the moment, we bill the brands a monthly subscription to access the platform.
Okay.
Yes, that's correct. Yes.
Okay. You mind taking the number? It depends on brand.
Yeah, it really depends. Number one, on the kind of videos that you want in a month. Yeah, a brand that wants, let's say, only 15 videos a month will bill them differently to a brand that wants maybe 70 videos a month. Yes, and those two are possibilities with the platform. We have clients who are running multiple campaigns at the same time and end up making about 70 videos in a month through our platform. And we have others who are making 4 to 10 videos a month. So it wouldn't be fair to bill them equally. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And what about the challenges you faced? Because I know it's not easy to start something in Kenya. Just talk to me about the challenges.
This is the point where you go on for another 1 hour.
The time.
Yeah, but the challenges most of the time will come from the operations, when you're running a very, very lean team and there's just so much to do, because as a startup, everything is really against you. No one knows your name, no one knows what you're doing. It's for you to prove that your model works. It's for you to do walk-ins, cold calls. It's for you to connect with people and all that. So most of the challenges comes from the operations bit of it. So if that's making sure you are at certain events, if that's making sure that you need to fill out the documents and keep a clean record of accounts, you have to be doing all that by yourself. Yeah, so that I say that's the main challenge when it comes to running not only Creasana but a startup. Yeah. But when it comes to like Creasana individually, I'd say one of the biggest challenges is having that direct communication with both parties, because yes, we are looking to and we are working towards offering a very seamless experience where we don't have to take part in the communication between either of. But then at the moment, we have to do the things that don't scale as we optimize our systems. Yes.
Okay. And this wealth of information that you have, you're quite young, and I mean that in a very good way. And you've been able to learn all this. You're a co-founder already at this age. So what advice would you give someone who's maybe the same age or even lower than you, or actually anyone who is also looking to get into a really entrepreneurial mindset?
I think for entrepreneurship, it's not something that you sit and decide. It barely is. And what I mean by that is how it happened for me. See, during COVID, I was among the first. I was the first. My class was the first batch to do exams during that COVID period. So I remember we went for like an 8 or 7 month break at some point. Yeah. And before that, I didn't know what I wanted to do. Before that, at some point, I wanted to be a pastor. At some point, I wanted to be a pilot. Yeah, at some point, I had have wanted to be a mechanic. Yeah.
That's a very interesting mix of professions. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, the pastor part comes from being brought up in a very, very Christian household. Yeah. So yeah, at some point I wanted to be a pastor. Yeah, right now I'd be somewhere preparing for Sunday's sermon or something like that. But yeah, but during that COVID period, when other people were like starting to create content, as we've mentioned, I got intrigued with the entrepreneurial channels on YouTube, and I really remember that. There's this one channel that made me get a lot of interest in business and entrepreneurship, and that was Graham Stefan. Graham, if you ever see this channel, yeah, this is a shout out. Just know you changed the life. Yeah. But so I came across that channel, and he was into real estate and coffee, processing coffee and all that. And he used to share some very valuable insights and give us his day-to-day life of business, and give us very unbiased opinions of business. Yeah, and from that, I fell in love with business. And then I knew from that point on that I will be an entrepreneur. I'll run and own multiple businesses and create several companies. Yeah, so from that time, that's when I knew entrepreneurship was for me. Yeah, so it's not something that I sat down and decided. Yeah, it's something that I found I had the interest in, and from that time, my eyes were opened. Yeah.
This reminds me of a debate we always had in my high school. It was, are entrepreneurs born or are they made?
Entrepreneurs, answer goes both ways.
Both ways.
Yes, I'll tell you why. Someone who has been brought up in a family full of business people, you'd say for them entrepreneurship will come way easier. Yeah, if let's say their granddads used to be entrepreneurs and their both parents from both sides used to be entrepreneurs, you'll find that such people, entrepreneurship will come more natural for them. Yeah, but then you'll find someone like me. I don't come from a family of entrepreneurs. Yeah, but I got interested in, and everything that I'm trying to figure out, I'd say by God's help, I am making something out of nothing that was there. Yeah, so I'd say the answer cuts both ways. Yeah, some find it way easier, but others have to really push for them to get a nice grip on it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good answer. That's the correct answer. Oh, that's good. And now, running Creasana as a co-founder, what's the biggest lesson you've learned?
Biggest lesson. Ship fast, move fast, fail fast, iterate, and adjust quickly.
Wow.
Yeah, I think in simple terms that will be the biggest lesson when it comes to building companies or building products that you want to push into the market. Because before you build anything and you start talking about features and all that, all those are just theories. Yeah. And until you put something out there, you will never learn what the market really wants. Yeah, because the market will tell you what it really wants. Yeah, when initially when we were launching Creasana, as I've mentioned, it was to be an influencer marketplace. Yeah, but once we put out our MVP out there and we talked to a few clients, we realized that that's not what they want. Yeah, for them, getting our influencers, they can simply DM influencers, work with agencies to get those influencers. Yeah. But for them, a bigger pain point was getting authentic and relatable content and at scale. Yeah, so once we put out our MVP out there, the market told us, what you're looking to build is trash. That's not what we want. This is what we want. Yeah. So until you build something and put it out there and get people using it, and you get people giving you honest and unbiased feedback, then I wouldn't say you're an entrepreneur. Yeah.
So to be an entrepreneur, you have to be able to fail. You have to allow yourself that space to fail, take feedback, even when it's really negative, and just get your idea out there.
Yeah, true. And I wouldn't just say give yourself the room to fail. I'd say, and not wait for feedback. I'd say, fall in love with getting feedback. Most importantly, the critical feedback. Yeah, I don't want you to tell me, oh, this is good, I love this and this and this. I want you to tell me, this is not going to work, and this is why. This doesn't work for me, and this is why. This has already been done. Try do this. This service I'm already receiving from someone else, but this one I am not. Give me this. Yeah. So it's not just allowing yourself the room to fail. It's falling in love with feedback and accepting failure as a platform to learn. Yeah. Accepting failure as a platform to learn, because when building Creasana, there are a lot of iterations we've had to made, and a lot of things we've had to that we thought were, oh, that's a really cool feature. I'm sure everyone will love it. Just to put it out there, and you talk to clients, and they're like, oh yeah, that's cool, but I don't think I need that, to be honest. It's cool to have. It's good. I can tell people I have that. Yeah. But I don't see myself using it that often. Yeah. So fall in love with feedback. Most importantly, critical feedback, and love failure. Fail fast so that you learn fast. Yeah. One failure is a step closer to making the right product. Yeah.
Yeah, that's very valuable. And I think that's something that I'm actively working on and really trying to do. Be able to fail and take that critical feedback. Something I'm really learning to do. Now, if you could just tell us, what kind of brands have you worked with at Creasana?
So the good thing about Creasana, and I think largely part to do with content, is that every business that has a social media account needs content.
Yeah, it's true.
Yes. So Creasana cuts across almost all industries that have and need a good social media account. Yes, we've worked with brands across the hospitality industry, across the fast moving consumer goods. So that's like the tissues, serviettes, napkins, and all that. We've worked with theme parks and fun parks. We have worked with retailers and shopping outlets. We have worked with fashion companies. We have worked with e-commerce platforms. Yes, name it, everything that needs content will eventually need Creasana. Yes.
That's very good. Now tell us the future for Creasana in the next 5-10 years. Where are you taking us?
I can't help but smiling because of how bright the future is. But The future of Creasanaa is where all brands and all businesses won't have any hassle of creating content. Yeah, Creasanaa will, if I may say, facilitate the content pipeline for all businesses in Kenya and East Africa.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. And eventually the whole of Africa and then the global world.
Yes, eventually the whole of Africa and the world, but most importantly, Africa.
Okay.
Yes.
Tell the audience, how can they find you? If they're interested in Creasana, where can they find you? Give some details.
Creasana on Instagram, that's Creasanaa on Instagram, on Facebook, on LinkedIn as well. Yes. Same username across platforms.
Awesome. Don't mind me if I might come. Maybe I want to be a creator.
Welcome, Angela. Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you. This has been a really, really enriching conversation. Thank you. And all the best with Creasana. I'll be cheering you guys on. So yeah, thank you.
My pleasure to be here. Thank you so much for inviting me and allowing me to share with the world what Creasana is and what we are doing at Creasana and the bright future that content has in the country. Yeah, thank you so much.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So guys, that was Shalom Flynn, co-founder of Creasana. As he's mentioned, I'll put the link below. You can check it out, their website. This is Building Kenya, and this is the podcast that tells the stories of the entrepreneurs, founders, creatives, and trailblazers that are changing this country and shaping its future. If this story inspired you, moved you, or even just made you think, please click the subscribe button, give it a like, share with your family and friends, and stay tuned for more stories from across the country. Bye.